Well, hey everybody, Real Honesty with John Redlands. My review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors Day 10 event. Really enjoyable. This was in Fukushima. I did not catch the name of the venue. My apologies. I did watch these matches while I was at work, and that's how slow nights are at work. So I was able to watch the 4 Best of Super Junior matches, and I was able to get the results of the missing matches. Shota Umino and Tiger Mask lost to Yoshihashi and Will Ospreay. Oka and ACH lost to Chase Owens and Ishimori. Gato and Yo lost to Minoru Suzuki and Kanemaru, and Hanari and Flip Gordon lost to Bushi and Naito. So, seems like, typical par for the course, like for undercard matches. And then we go with B-block matches for tonight. Dragon Lee versus Marty Scurll. This was good. This was a really good way to kick it off. Pacing of this match was well done. Dragon Lee being, 23-24 and just so skilled. Scurll's got his character locked down. Great entrance, great theme, great look, and, great ability to have some great speed despite not doing that many high spots. Scurll's got a really good style. And it was a good back and forth at the beginning. Good series of moves as you would expect with these guys. Scurll even tied Lee's mask up to the ropes at one point when he couldn't get him to submit. So he's like, "All right, I'll just tie his mask there and just pound on him and everything." And that was pretty cool. Lee is unbelievably quick. A great double underhook driver, driving Scurll's neck down for 2. The beautiful throw off the top by Scurll, like where it was like Lee was going to do his double stomp, and then Scurll, was like laying down and actually used core strength, pulled up with his core and his legs, and caught Dragon Lee and threw him while his legs were still, hooked on the ropes there. Really good move. I really like that sequence. Spike DDT for you. Falls Finish City. They were really doing some great spots. I actually thought Dragon Lee had the victory here, but nope. Chicken Wing for the win. Marty Scurll gets the victory. And it's really wide open here on this B block. Who is going to, B block and the A block are pretty wide open. I mean, there's, a few guys at the top, but the way they're doing the point system and the way they've had some people shockingly lose and some people shockingly win, it's all up in the air. And we only got a few days left until we get to the finals. So that's really going to be good. But this was a good match. Dragon Lee and Scurll put on a really good showing. Taguchi versus Sho. This is the one match I said that was decent. It had its moments. Taguchi is really good when he wants to be. And I know the comedy is part of his character, and I get that. And he does it well, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I think it's a little too much. But, I mean, emphasis on butt, because he uses butt, used the butt bumps, all the butt bumps in this match, honestly. But he had a good match with Sho here. Sho and Yo, as I said in the other reviews, doing really, really well in this Best Super Juniors. Can't wait to see what the future holds for them. These two young men are doing super well. They really are super well. It sounds like, we're going back to like the 50s or whatever. It's like it's swell. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There was comedy at the beginning, but like I said, all the butt bumps. Great agility by Sho. He was more heelish. It's more heelish with how he was, taking down Taguchi. And Taguchi hit some great dives. That's the thing, is watching this, he does all the comedy, but he's able to pull out these moves and do some really good shit. They had, he got the ankle lock on multiple times. Couldn't get out, couldn't get the tap. Good arm bars by Sho. Taguchi got the win, half Nelson suplex pin. Really good bridge, really good stuff. Taguchi got the victory. I was a little bit shocked. I actually thought that Sho might pull this off, but Taguchi, after not maybe having the best start, has done pretty damn well. And maybe he will somehow, by some miracle, get into the finals. He probably won't. He'll probably just come up short. Nothing wrong with that, though. This is a decent match. This was probably the least of the matches, but it was still good quality. No complaints here from me. And then Chris Sabin versus Hiromu Takahashi. This is good. There was a show of respect at the beginning. Well, maybe not. And then, they had great chemistry, though. It was great chemistry. The whole handshake, and Hiromu, of course, being just the non-caring guy. That he isn't just like, I'm just going to attack at some point because I'm just going to lull him in. Daryl told me what to do. And then, of course, Daryl's teachings are working so well. Hiromu is doing so many great things now after maybe not doing the best so far. But they got to stop with the apron spots. It wasn't as bad as the Ospreay Scurll spot, which is like now the benchmark for a lot of these. Even at least in New Japan. I mean, there obviously have been worse apron spots in other companies, federations, if you will. Gotta stop with the apron spot. Even though this one didn't seem that bad, it could end up being kind of bad. Hiromu, honestly, this guy makes everything effortless. He makes everything effortless. I'm looking at my notes, by the way, in case you're wondering. The guy is just unbelievably good. Great kick spots, whether it was on the apron, in the ring. These guys hitting some great kicks. Good momentum switches. The cradle shock, I actually thought Chris Sabin had him. 1, 2, and kick out. And then soon after, triangle choke by Hiromu. Gets the tap out win. And good match. Good match. Maybe not quite as good as Dragon Lee and Murray Skrull. Maybe not quite. But it was still really good. So, I mean, I guess we're grading on a curve just below that, but barely. And I love Hiromu and I love Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin, I'm really happy that he's been able to continue to wrestle despite all the injuries, those 2 ACL injuries he had. Now the main event, and oh sweet Jesus, this is the kind of wrestling I like. Kushida versus El Desperado, and my God, physical right from the beginning. El Desperado attacks him, hugely physical. They had chair usage, shocking from a Suzuki-gun member, right? And shocking from El Desperado, I know, huh? And then at one point he puts Kushida on one of those roll carts that you use to like stack the chairs on and just rolls him into a bunch of chairs. And I think Kushida might either have legit hurt his knee or was just selling really, really well. Might have tweaked something. He did. I mean, he's probably just selling given some of the moves that he hit later. But man, that was pretty violent. I mean, it was just like it wasn't necessarily careless, but just El Desperado and have fun. Bye, Kushida. Don't write. That was good stuff, and outside for a few. It was outside for a while. Desperado worked on Kushida's knee. Kushida sold really, really well. Great heel work by El Desperado as always. Kushida sold really well and fought back. Good armbar submissions. The mat was pulled off the floor, but was never really used, at least that I noticed. I mean, I think that was just kind of I think maybe they should have done some kind of backdrop spot or something, not a superplex off to the floor. Dear God, we don't want to kill anybody. We don't want to pop any kidneys like water balloons. The armbar off the top rope, the catching the armbar off the top rope by Kushida, great work. Kushida, great agility, great mat wrestling. This guy's really total package. Honest God, of the Super Juniors, probably the best total package. Chair spot in the ring, Kushida's face hits. Nope, doesn't quite get, a lot of near falls. But Kushida fights back. His finisher. I forgot what the name of his finisher was. Maybe the time splitter. I know he's known as the time splitter, but anyway, really nice finisher. Got the victory. Kushida then cuts a promo afterwards. No idea what the hell he said. I don't speak Japanese. Sorry. I imagine he probably said, I'm going to beat everybody else and get into and win to face Will Ospreay again. I imagine that's what he said. Again, I was also working at the time during this promo, so sorry if I didn't really catch it, but I also don't speak Japanese. But anyway, I'm going to say B. B, this is really enjoyable. The Taguchi show match, it was decent. It wasn't great. But yeah, this was really good stuff. It was really enjoyable. B, B+. I'll say B+. Because Kushida versus El Desperado was damn good and really damn good selling. And 2 of the other matches are pretty good. So anyway, that's what I got to say. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Rithlin. My New Japan Best of Super Juniors Day 10 review. I will be back with a Day 11 review tomorrow night later. So it'll probably be up right around the time of this one. Anyway, I will see you soon.